I'm keeping up with Kevin Durant. I'm watching preseason action and highlights. You had 21 points on Tuesday night against the Pistons and one dribble. How weird is that?
I actually dribbled more than one time, but the headline looks good,
Does
Makes me
it?
look
I don't even
efficient.
know.
It makes me look efficient. But yeah, I didn't have to dribble too much for me to score. But yeah, it was a good game.
What's the NFL equivalent of that?
I would say like 90% completion percentage, but like only like 120 yards.
Okay, so it's about efficiency.
Yeah, 9
I,
for 10 for 100 yards. That was the type of game I had.
Kevin, you're in a good mood these days. What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm always in a good mood. What do you mean?
I'm
I
just
get
you.
sun. I'm getting the sun out here in Phoenix every day, shining on me. I'm playing ball, doing what I love. I mean, come on now.
Let's use your brain and how smart you are. I think we should try to fix the Jets right here, right now.
Nah,
How do
man.
we fix the Jets?
First of all, we're going into this next week. They got Monday night, right? We're
Big
going
game, Buffalo. Big game.
Monday night division game. We're going into this game with a clean slate. Everything we did up until this far, we take the good pieces, the bad pieces, we mix it up, but we are a new team right now. I know that, we got the same players, but we got a kind of different culture right now with a new coach. We got to rally around each other and play hard just specifically for us, man. It can't be about nothing else, but just playing hard every rep and go from there.
You don't think they're cooked?
No, hell no.
Really? Wow.
Hell no. The players play, man. The players play. The coaches, they know football. So whoever's in place, they know football. You got veteran players, and then they can rally around each other, and they got pride. That's one thing I know about that group. They got pride in themselves and their games, and they don't want to go out like this. So they're gonna come with it.
Will they beat Buffalo, you think? They beat them.
I think they beat Buffalo on Monday night.
Buffalo Monday night, they get a win.
And
Okay.
that's gonna turn momentum back to their side.
Have you talked to Davante Adams?
Of course I haven't.
You
I know
have
you
not.
have. I know you have. So give me the insight of what's going on.
I think, why don't you FaceTime him and we can ask him all together?
Davante's on the show every week. What do you
He did
mean?
not. He was not on the show this week.
Obviously.
Res-
Obviously he won't be.
Respectfully, like he didn't, he's doing his thing. But then I was talking to Marcel Reese today, who's up in that organization, and he was saying it might be weeks. It might be weeks until this trade happens. We don't have that kind of time, Katie.
We don't, because it's like we want this to happen pretty
You
fast.
still feel like he'll be a Jet?
Now I don't know. You never know with this stuff, man. Last week I'm thinking it'll happen in a couple days, and now it's gonna be a drawn out process. You never know who might come in at the last minute and scoop them up.
You know what this is like when things are up in the air, right? Your
Yeah,
trade 7 months. Did you think that when it started?
yeah, it was when I first demanded a trade, I thought it would happen quick.
Yeah.
And then, when you're an asset like that, you get so many people that want you, but on top of that, the team that you're on now, they don't want to just give you away for anything. They want to make sure the deal is right for them too. So yeah, it may take a long time. Uh, it may take Davante pushing them a little bit to
Mhm.
force them to make a deal happen quick, but who knows? Hopefully he just gets healthy again, and because he's still out, right?
Yeah, yes, he's still out for this game. But
Yeah,
then the
just get
coach
back
said
on the
the
field.
coach said he's feeling okay. Maybe we'll see him on the field soon. So I don't know. Can he walk this back and still be a Raider, maybe?
I think, yeah, I think he loves football. He cares about his teammates. He cares about going out there and protecting the game. So he gonna go out there and play. This is my guess. He gonna go out there and play through it all. Through the
Mm.
booze, maybe it might be some booze here and there, but it's probably make him a better football player. You know what I'm saying?
Know
So
how you handle yours? Is that how does that do booze make you a better basketball player?
for sure, when you feel like it's you against the world, you just dig a little deeper sometimes and you do some things you probably didn't think you could do. But with Devontae, I just can't see him using this as a reason for him to miss games or be away from the team. I think he'll play through all of it and then they'll figure it out while he's playing.
I've heard that the Bills might want him now. If you're the Jets, you can't let him go to the Bills. You cannot. You got to go all in on your boy.
On
That would,
Devontae?
yeah.
Yeah,
Buffalo,
Josh Allen could definitely use him up there.
Steelers, I heard.
Yeah, I just want Devontae back on the field, playing his best ball in a good place with a good quarterback.
Well, I'm waiting for the real answer I was waiting for you for was to say like they're a mess and now the Commanders can go scoop in and get him. No.
I don't think we're in that race right now.
Yeah.
I
Do
think
you
we
know what I said?
focus on what's in the building.
You know what I said on my show today is that I think that we're in the MVP race with Jayden. If he,
See, I don't like when
you
people
know
try to jinx us and put that bad and put too much of a spotlight on us. Let us do our thing quietly, man. And if we show up in the playoffs, then that's where y'all give us credit. But we 4-1. I'll try to jump on the train now.
I'm not trying to jumping on the train, but I just think if he beats this is a huge game. What are your
Yeah,
thoughts on this huge
but
game
when you
against?
yeah, it's a huge game, huge game. Battle of the Beltway is what they're calling it right now. Huge
Yeah.
game. But it's not really say much. People acting like this is going to be playoffs for a playoff spot. This determine who's the MVP. It's a 6 game, I think, of the season. So
Hmm.
it's a really good team, man. So we locked in though. I like what we got some momentum. They got momentum. So we'll see what happens.
Who's winning?
Come on. Okay, come on, kid.
By a lot?
You
Are
think
you?
I'm gonna say the Ravens? I don't know. We winning. I'd say by a
Okay,
touchdown.
help me to get on the same page. Last week I didn't ask you about the Commanders, and you said, "Hold up, you're not going to ask me about the Commanders." And this week you're mad I'm asking you about the Commanders.
Like, yeah, because you know who I got. Every week, I told you this. Every week, you know who I'm betting on. So yeah, I got us by a touchdown.
They're 6.5 point underdogs, the Commanders. So there is that. Ravens 4-3 in this series all time. Washington has won 2 of the last 3 meetings. I think it can go either way. I'd love to see that. If you had to pick an anytime touchdown in this game, Derrick Henry has the shortest odds, but who is the lock to get in the end zone in that game?
A lock is Brian Robinson.
Brian Robinson. Okay, I like that pick. You did really well. You picked upsets last week. You picked the Texans. I think you picked the Cowboys. We have a huge game, top of the NFC. Lions going to Dallas. You don't like Dallas, but you kind of like Dallas. The Cowboys are 3-point underdogs at home. Does Dak, your boy, pull off the upset again this week?
Ah, I got Detroit this game.
Okay.
Uh, I just think they're a better football team right now. Cowboys, they got DeBron Bland coming back this week, maybe. Michael Parsons still out, Lawrence still out. So I think it's gonna be tough on their defense. So and the Lions got it clicking offensively. So I'm gonna go with the Lions. And of course, I just don't like the Cowboys.
I talked to David Montgomery this week. He came on my show. Awesome, playing for the Lions. He's amazing.
He's
He's
on my
had
fantasy football team.
he is.
Yes, he is. He's
Tell
balling.
me about your. When are you going to let me see this fantasy football team, Kevin?
Later,
How
later. I'll let you see
far does
later.
this have to go?
I'll let you see later.
Wait, David Montgomery's got a crazy streak going.
He's
That's
balling.
in every freaking game. Do you think he scores one in this one?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's scoring on this one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Jags Bears, early morning game. They're in London. UK essentially home field for the Jags at this point. They've played there so much over the years. Bears are 1.5 point favorites, Kevin. Do you think Caleb gets his first international win?
I think Caleb goes over there and gets a W. That game last week against Carolina, you could tell they find their rhythm with each other. Him, DJ Moore, and the rest of the guys on the offense. Defensively, they've been balling this season. So yeah, I'm gonna put my faith in the hometown kid, and they go over there and get them a W.
If they have 3 straight wins, I'm done. I'm happy with the season. They've not had 3 straight wins, I think, since like 2020 or something
So a
insane.
huge game. It's a huge game.
Huge game for my Bengals, Kevin.
Mm.
At is right. Uh, let's start with who wins.
At who?
At Giants. They're and the Bengals are
Oh,
3.
I got Bengals. I got Bengals. Man.
You? Why? Please help me. Help me. Help me. Why?
I mean, the back's against the wall. Right? They have no choice but to win this game. So I think they'll treat this like a playoff game. And coaches are gonna make adjustments on the fly. Players might get subbed out a little quicker. It's gonna be they're gonna be on edge this game. Because if they lose this one, their season is looking a little murky.
Is it over if are they cooked? Is it over if they lose?
I wouldn't say it's over, but it's on the way. Right now, they got a chance to turn us around. But if they lose this game, I think you shouldn't even look at them as contenders. Right now, I think they're still on the fence.
We have a divisional game, Titans Colts. I know how you feel about Joe Flacco. You tweeted, put Flacco anywhere. And
He's gonna hoop
uh,
anywhere.
I love seeing that. We don't know if it's Richardson or if it's Flacco this weekend. Would you
Yeah.
keep hooping with Flacco?
I would keep Richardson in there because he's my young franchise quarterback, and I want him to get those reps. But you can't. I mean, knowing that you got Joe Flacco back there if anything goes wrong, because Richardson puts himself out there a lot, his body on the line a lot for that team. So, but knowing you got Flacco back there definitely eases your mind a bit. But I'll go with Richardson, and I'll go with the Colts this game.
Colts, Titans, 2.5-point favorites at home. You're saying the Colts win, though.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that. Titans, #1 ranked total defense, and nobody's talking about it this year.
yeah. No, but they turn the ball over.
That's yeah. Well, Colts worst defense, but but you're better than me at this. I don't like
No,
the
I'm
defense.
not actually better than you, but it's just I'll take the Colts.
Russell Wilson back at practice. Steelers are 3-point favorites on the road. If it is Russell, do you feel better or worse about Pittsburgh's chances in this one? Pittsburgh's 3-point favorites. They've lost 2 straight though. They started hot, right? Started 3-0.
Yeah, they should have won last game though. They played well enough to win that game. Give me Pittsburgh. Raiders not playing well, and it's always a home game in Vegas for the Steelers. So it's going to be a lot of Steelers fans out there for that one. Give me Steelers, but I like what Justin Fields doing. I think you keep him in there this game, even if Russ is healthy, and then you see take it week by week.
What's going on with the Raiders? What do you know,
I
Kevin?
mean, I have no clue, but
Against them again. I can just tell something's going on. What's going on? What do you think?
I just, I mean, the quarterback situation is a little up in the air. Davante's been out. Max Crosby, he played last game, but the game before that, he was out. They had some injuries. The coaching, the players, all not on the same page.
Mhm.
Uh, so yeah, I'm taking the Steelers right here. I think they're a little bit uh, more of a team right now.
If you had to guess, what is the percent chance that Davante remains a Raider? 0?
Nah. To be honest, I think it's 50-50 that he stays Raider.
Wow. The Saints, they're starting Spencer Rattler. He's getting the go. They've got Buccaneers. Buccaneers, of course, won the division. They look great. Bucks are 3.5-point favorites on the road. Who takes this one?
I got the Bucks this game. Missing Derek Carr is a big loss. Um, and Bucks playing some solid football. So yeah, I go with Bucks.
Baker Mayfield's second passer rating touchdown passes this season behind only Joe Burrow, who's on fire, even though they're losing, which is super
Yeah,
sad.
yeah.
Okay, and we've got just 2 more to get to. AFC West rivalry game, Chargers Broncos. Chargers 3-point favorites. They're playing in Denver. Denver's on fire. They got Patrick Surtain's playing out of his mind, and the Broncos have won 3 straight. Do they keep the win streak going?
Oh give me Broncos at home. I like what Bo Nick's doing. I like what Sean Payton got him in. Like you said, defense balling out. Yeah, give me Denver at home.
Uh, is Denver a play? I think Denver's going to the playoffs. What do you think?
Think so?
Yeah, I just think not even dark horse vibes. I just think Bo's just going to get better. Their defense, they're doing it without guys. Guys will come back. I think they're going to end up being in the playoffs. AFC's kind of a mess, no?
They got to beat the Chiefs at least once.
Yeah. Do you see that happening? Do you think are the Chiefs going to flex and have some sort of crazy undefeated season this year?
It's looking like it because
No
they usually win those games when it's just like they might just steal it at the end from you, and they had a few of those this year.
I don't want them to have an undefeated season. I want it to be so somebody in the AFC's got to step up. It's looking like it's the Ravens. And by the way, these Jim Harbaugh, for everybody having fun on FanDuel Sportsbook, I looked this up. Jim Harbaugh versus Sean Payton. Them going against each other is always fun. All 3 meetings between the two were 1-score games. One went to overtime, and the other 2 were decided in the final 10 seconds. So it'll be a great game, a close one. Bonus question, Texas, #1. Congratulations. 18 Oklahoma this weekend, Red River rivalry. Longhorns, 14.5-point favorites. Does Texas win big?
Rivalry games are always tough, man. So I can't say we're gonna win big, but we're gonna win the game.